Good Wednesday afternoon, YouTube residents. It is Wednesday, obviously. Not September, it's October. Okay, it's October. What day is it today? Wow, I'm really bad at this. October 5th. Thanks, TV guy. Anyway, it's Wednesday, October 5th, and I'm Itzel, and this is 5 Girls, 5 Minutes, and, hi, I'm back this week. So I guess I didn't really get to answer anybody's questions last week. I don't remember who had a question. I know Libby had a question, which was, do we believe in the supernatural, and have we ever had any experiences? I do, to a certain extent, but I personally have never experienced anything, because I don't, you know how they say that people can sense things, like they have ESP, or they have, like, kind of sixth sense of things. I think in my family it's only my sister, my younger sister, and my mom who have that, and the rest of us don't. So I've never seen anything or heard anything, or felt it. Maybe feelings, yes. My experiences are that my mom is, I don't want to say she's psychic, but she kind of has this sense when something is about to happen, something major or something bad or something, you know, just sometimes it'll just be anything as simple as thinking about somebody, and they'll call her on the phone that same day or within a few minutes of her talking about them to me. I've seen it before, it's kind of weird. And sometimes that happens to me too. Very rarely, but it does happen. I'll be thinking about somebody, like if I'm online, I'm like, I haven't seen such and such person in a couple of days, you know, where they've been, and then I'll refresh my dashboard on Tumblr, and the person will be like, hi. Yeah, just, okay, that was kind of weird, especially since I kind of thought about them out of the blue. But that happens to me sometimes, and the only other thing that I was in the same room as when it happened is that my younger sister, when my grandma passed away, was like, did I just see somebody walk by? And we were the only two people in the house. So we're like, oh, nah, you know, couldn't have been anybody. But she said she saw somebody, like a silhouette in a nightgown, which is what my grandma would always wear. Just a nightgown, black curly hair like mine. So she said, she's like, I think I saw grandma walk by, and my grandma lived in Mexico, so there was no way. I mean, obviously she had died, so there was no way that it could have been her. That's all I've, personally, nothing like that, but, which I'm glad because it terrifies me. But yeah. And, so Tara was talking about, like, seasonal affective disorder, or SAD. I would say that I think I do have that, because, usually when the weather starts getting cold-ish or whatever, I'm fine. Like, I love fall, it's my favorite, season. But if, like, for example, the whole week will be gloomy and raining and cold, it just gets to me. Like, it depresses me. I get really down. I start thinking about really sad, depressing things, and it just gets me down, you know. And, you know, not to be a downer or whatever, but this past week has been really rough on me and my family, because we had some bad things that I don't really want to talk about, but it was a death, I'll say. So this past week has been really cold and gloomy and dark and cloudy, and it's just been really, really bad for my mood, which is why I didn't make a video last week, because I was feeling really crappy, and I don't like making videos when I'm in a bad mood, so I skipped, and I just didn't, you know, I didn't want to do it. So, you know, I'm back this week. I'm feeling a little bit better. Still kind of sad, but it's been nicer out. Not today, but yesterday and the day before it had been sunny and warm, so it's fine. And I took a couple of walks around the neighborhood, so I felt good. It's a good way to relieve stress. And I've also been baking a lot. I made some taco pocket things. Sounds weird, but they're good. They were good. They're a lot of work, and I don't think I'm going to do them again because I'm really messy. So, and my mom yelled at me. And then a couple of days after that, I made pretzels. So, you know, I like to bake and stuff, and I like to do things that make me feel good when I'm feeling bad. Which leads me to my question, is when you are in a bad mood, like you're angry or you're upset with someone or something, or if you're sad, you know, what are some of the things that you do to either take your mind off what's making you sad, or, you know, take your stress out on something? Like if, say you got a rolling pin and you're gonna make Oreo cupcakes, so you smash them. You know, maybe that's one way you do it, or maybe you draw, or you write songs, or you sing loudly, or whatever. I do a little bit of everything. Like, I'll sing, I'll draw, and I'll, throw soft things around the room. But, it sucks that I'm talking about depressing things, but I figured everybody goes through that, and I'd like to know what you guys do to take your mind off of it, or to help ease the pain a little bit, if you will. Anyway, I'm running out of time, so I'll see you guys next week. Bye!